All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Having some technical issues there on YouTube. I'm trying to upload my SmackDown review video uploads, but stuck in processing. Take the shit out, put it in again. Stuck in processing. Upload the piece of shit again. Wait an hour. Stuck in fucking processing. So, gonna do this little live vid there, and I guess if the SmackDown review ain't gonna fucking process, then fuck it, I guess. But little fucking video about them Raw ratings there. A 1.9. Pretty fucking low for this time of the year. Recently it dipped under the 2 point whatever zone there. It got into the 1 point something last year. Usually it does that near Survivor Series when foosball season starts, shit like this there. It starts to dip pretty low, like after, SummerSlam, in between that time and the Rumble, it freaking dips, And now we're just a few months past Mania, or just a month and a half past Mania, not even. And it's fucking 1.90, man, at this time of the year. It's because the product just isn't interesting enough, to be honest there. Like, it's not terrible wrestling. The matches aren't like super terrible, stuff like this, but ain't no stars left anymore, fuck, You got Jinder Mahal fighting for the WWE title on SmackDown. It's you got no world champion again. Like, really, it's why even put the belt on Lesnar? Does he really need the title? So you got no champ. The only big name in the company is never there. All you have on Raw is Roman Reigns, and everybody hates his fucking guts there. So recently, the biggest stars of Raw are The Miz and Braun Strowman, Like a guy like Braun Strowman, that's, to compare him to a guy in the old days, it would be like an earthquake or something. Just a big guy that's there to get beat by the bigger stars like the Hogans, shit like this. A guy like Braun Strowman, just a big goofy guy, that's not going to attract a bunch of ratings. The Miz, the main event in 2017, I like The Miz there, but people aren't really into The Miz that much, And Dean Ambrose has been fucking so boring the past year, fucking super boring. He was feuding against Baron Corbin in the pre-show of pay-per-views. You get corny storylines going on with Dean Ambrose, and you put him in the main event. That's not going to attract a whole bunch of viewers. That's the problem there. It's not exciting, and it's not worth it. It's okay. You'll have some okay matches, okay promos sometimes, but there's nothing to really get invested in. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty fucking low there. It's becoming low budget garbage. It's, I don't know, 1.9 right after WrestleMania, a month after Mania. It shows you that the company is in trouble there. And especially with the brand split. The ratings are fucking dying. There's no stars, fuck all going on. And you divide the show in half. What's the fucking point of this? Now you'll end up with two shows that don't have any ratings. You look at SmackDown, you have boring Randy Orton as champ and a whole bunch of boring pricks in the undercard. Why waste people's time? Why even make a show like this? Why not have all the bigger names on Raw, all the new talent, the best talent? Put Nakamura on Raw, shit like this, try to make big matches, but everything is so fucking watered down, and there's no real reason to watch it. You know, you're gonna get a couple of okay matches. It's all like, the feeling I get is like, oh, it's not that terrible, it's not that bad, but like, is that really a reason to sit down for 3 hours, you know? Or like when I watched it Monday, I watched the opening segment with Miz and Ambrose and their corny co-GM shit. I just changed the channel, watched Big Bang Theory. Then I watched the second hour and I just went to bed at 10 o'clock. Fuck this there. I don't want to see another Ambrose and Bray Wyatt match there. Two guys that had potential that are just watered down and boring at this point there, you know. So at 1.9, it's going to go even lower, especially during the drought season there, when foosball happens around shitty-ass Survivor Series. So, yeah, pretty fucking low once again for this time of the year. It looks bad, you know. Like, maybe they shouldn't have done the split. Maybe they should get real talent, you know. Maybe some matches that are worth watching, stipulation matches, instead of a shitty tag team turmoil match that lasts fucking 45 minutes. Maybe do something cool there about a hardcore match of some sort, or something that's worth watching, something that's a little bit exciting, you know. Just, oh, it's not the Attitude Era, but you know, I can kind of still enjoy it. That can only go so far, you know what I'm saying? Would you sit there and watch a 3-hour movie that's just okay? You know what I mean? If you're watching a little program for 30 minutes to kill time, that's one thing there. But if you're going to sit there for 3 full hours and it's just okay, well, that's not worth anybody's time. You know what I'm saying? It's 2017. The product has been fucking terrible for years. The ratings are going down. Wake the fuck up, man. Wake up, fuck. It's bad enough we're watching fucking gay men in their underwear and steroids. They're wasting our fucking time watching gay shit like this. The least you can do is fucking make it good for the fans that are fucking dumb enough to watch this shit like us. They're a bunch of fucking jackasses watching a boring gay product, and it's not even good, man. The least they could do is make it good, for fuck's sakes. Try to make us look a little less gay, for God's sakes, for watching and supporting this fucking crap there. But yeah, 1.90, boys. That's what you get for an okay show that's not too terrible there. Watch years ago, the reason why it's not the lowest of all time is because years ago they had a 1.5 rating. I think it was in like 1993 or something. I think it was a holiday episode. It was pre-taped. Apparently the show sucked very badly there, and it was a 1.5 rating. But pretty soon they're going to beat that 1.5 the way it's going. It will happen. Just look at ratings going down since the year 2001. It's a constant fucking flow, you know, going down the drain there. You can almost measure it, how much the ratings are going to drop on the yearly basis. It doesn't go up. It's not like next year it's going to spike back up, start going up, and then go down. It's been a steady decline. So in the few years, or maybe even this year, it might get down to the 1.4, you know what I mean? So if not this year, then next year for sure, probably. And yeah, it's going to become TNA eventually. But maybe they should do something big, you know, try to bring in a big name, give Shawn Michaels a shitload of money to come back, or put fucking Steve Austin as the GM. I don't fucking know, but they got to do something. Fuck. It's going to fucking look pathetic in a few years. 3-4 years, it's going to look very pathetic. A 0.9 is going to come eventually there, but before that, they're going to beat the 1.5 record, and eventually it's going to be, oh man, this week lowest of all time. It's not going to be, oh, lowest for a non-episode, non-football. It's going to be lowest of all time, and they're going to keep breaking that record as time goes on. So they need to fucking wake up before the company collapses. So yeah, if my SmackDown vid, it's still waiting to upload, it's in processing. The piece of shit just won't process. It's happening to other people. I'm seeing people on Twitter talking about that there. So if it never uploads tonight, then I won't bother re-uploading it tomorrow. But hopefully this fucking shit is going to process once I'm done the broadcast there. And if this works and I can upload, then I'll just record a couple of live vids until YouTube sorts their fucking problem there. So yeah, that's about it. Very low ratings. It's getting embarrassing there. Until next time, peace.